Memorial Field with head coach Greg Page after this extremely hard-fought 30-28 victory over the Penns Manor Comets. And Coach, you didn't make it easy on yourself, did you?
No, we sure didn't. Again, I told the Gazette, credit to Penns Manor.
Crazy game back and forth. Things started for you in special teams in the wrong way with a 48-yard punt return by Matt Samoji, who, credit him, made a nice play, but eluded a couple of tacklers maybe plays that could have been made that weren't, but they're up as a result 8-0.
Yeah, and you know, with the return game, they like to wall towards their, or at least go towards their sideline, and they did. And I thought we had guys that should have stepped up, and that's more of the times, you know, when things are on the downswing, we're questioning their toughness, because you just got to come up, you got to fight off blocks and make tackles, and we just had guys look like they were, you know, weaving around and maybe trying to make a tackle, an angle tackle down to the 5, and you can't do that against good athletes.
You come back, you drive, you have a second and goal at the 5-yard line, and then a hold and an intentional grounding. Next thing you know, it's 4th and goal at the 29, so that one kind of bogged down, and I know you weren't happy.
No, we can't have penalties. I mean, we get down there, this team has to learn how to finish drives, and I now remember what you said, the 4th turnover was the goal line quarterback sneak. But yeah, we can't make penalties, we can't hold, we can't jump illegal procedure. We just got to come up, we're trying to run simple plays in those situations, get off the football and get forward.
Logan Williams, who went over 100 yards again tonight, got your momentum back on your side on your next drive on a 36-yard run, and it was a tough play.
Passer, if you don't get a blocker out in front of him, he'll crash hard if you're trying to run off tackle. I thought Baird did some good things on the other side, 88. But in that particular case, we were able to get a kick out and get him up through the seam. And then, you know, you see if you get him in the open field, you know, I'll take our chances.
Yeah, no kidding. And then you take the lead on a nice drive, 4 plays, 60 yards. Kobe another reception, 3rd and 8. Schmidt hits Doherty for a 36-yard touchdown pass, and it was kind of a hot and cold night. A lot of good things for your sophomore quarterback, but a few plays you probably both like to have back, right?
Yeah, and you know, we got on him about it. He had the one where it's 15-8 us, and we're going in before the end of the half, and it was an ill-advised attempt to try to throw the ball, and he's getting sacked. And he's still young. I mean, I'll take the trade-off because he comes back and makes some great plays, and he alerted a play on one of our later drives where we were lined up wrong, and we would have been running our big 200-some-pound fullback on a stretch play, and that's not going to work. So he alerted that out of that and made a nice pass call, and we were able to get some positive yardage there. He does more good things in some of the mistakes.
Yeah, so after the mistake to close the half, he starts the second half with a 53-yard touchdown run. Like Logan, he was over 100 yards rushing.
Yeah, I mean, his legs are good too. We have some things in there we didn't show either with him in the ground game. But if we can get him up the field, he's got deception speed. He doesn't look like he's running real fast, but he's so athletic, and he does have good speed.
Penns Manor takes the lead again, 28-23 on an interception return. We kind of covered that mistake. That was one of the downsides to Ben Schmidt's night, but then they try to catch in an onside kick, something I saw you work on the other night, and Brock Hauser recovered it, and that was kind of a big play that maybe doesn't make the box score, but huge.
And it's coming from a kid who really works hard. Better, he's a sophomore. You know, he's a good kid, so he works hard, so we put him on a couple of those special teams, and you know, the ball was bouncing funny, and he made a good play, so credit to Brock.
That fumble that you alluded to inside the 1-yard line, Nick Schmidt, our sideline reporter, thought maybe he had reached it across for a touchdown, but the next thing you know, Penns Manor comes up out of the scrum at the half-yard line with football. What did you see? What kind of explanation did you get?
I had a bad angle, but all I got was that the umpire made the call that it was a fumble, so I don't know how he can see that the ball crosses or doesn't cross the plane of the goal line. I tried to talk to one of the linesmen on our side, and He said the umpire made the call, and I thought, well, I'm going to argue that he broke the plane, but I'm not down there. I mean, I'm at the 25, so my angle's skewed. So you fight from there, and then we got a penalty on third down. I just thought it was two guys making a really good physical tackle. Yeah, but fortunately we held them there and we got the ball back.
Yeah, and you went on a game-winning drive because clock was becoming an issue, wasn't it? And the guys came through. Ben Schmidt's 16-yard run again, and then a 33-yard pass was really a thing of beauty. At first, you're thinking, is Kobe going to be able to run under it? And run under it he did, and hauls it in. And that was a thing of really a picture of beauty from up here in the booth.
Your thought was my thought, too. I was hoping he'd get there. And, earlier in the season, in the scrimmage a couple times, he wasn't getting there, whether it was overthrown or it was him. But, that's what work does, when you're working that stuff in your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday situation. So.
Young man that's still learning the game. I wanted to point this out because Penn's Manor comes back. Defense stops them on fourth down. Looked like maybe they were trying to run a bubble screen. And I thought the guy that really busted it up, Jake Cyani, and didn't make the tackle, I don't think, that kind of disrupted it.
Well, you're talking about the one that was floated up towards their side. I thought, well, there's no way their guy's going to catch it. Well, he does. I think it was Hamilton. And then the next thing I know, I'm watching him and watching the sticks, and I'm thinking, it would be just our night if he wormed his way out of there and got a first down. We had some guys converge. So, yeah, Jake's been doing a nice job. When he comes and brings pressure, he's a quick kid, too. So, that hurries a kid like that up. And I thought Leitner made a quick decision to get rid of the ball because it's fourth down, but fortunately it was kind of a broken play.
7 receptions tonight for Kobe Doherty for, let's see here, 157 yards, I think, 2 touchdowns. Williams, 142 rushing yards. Ben Schmidt, 117. Well, that's some big nights by your skill folks.
It is. I mean, again, we're going against some athletes. They're not big on their defensive side, but they'll bring pressure fronts and they'll bring guys from different spots, and you just got to try to find holes. It was hard calling plays. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, some of that stuff worked, but they make it real difficult for you.
Coach, it's in the win column. It's on the road to Marion Center next Friday night. You're on the right side of 500 after a season opening loss, and despite some of the trials and tribulations, you have to feel pretty good about it.
I do. I was glad to see the clock tick off and we win the game. And going to Marion Center is going to be tough. I saw they won tonight over PL, so they're going to be sky high. And we're going back. We're going over their place, and it's a tough place to play. So we're just going to have another good week. We have to.
Coach's post-game interview brought to you by Alexander Roll-Off Services. We'll let you roll on out of here after a hard-fought 30-28 victory.
Thanks, guys.
Head coach Greg Page on our First Commonwealth Bank post-game show.